Francine Beatriz Abreu.
Messages from the Path for Well-Being. Cherry Blossom. Known in Japan as Sakura, cherry blossom is regarded as a symbol of renewal, vitality, and beauty and fragility at the same time. During the spring season of each year, Japanese people celebrate its arrival with a whole lot of partying under the trees. However, cherry blossom is truly valued because it also signifies transience and the fleeting nature of existence. Only you have the power to know who you really are. Life is full of joys, pleasures, and endless experiences. How about looking at me? I am your spirit, your friend and mate of all the accomplishments in this world without end. What's the point of praying? And then thinking to finally execute? If I'm the one who tells you what better you can do. Prayer is an act of surrender to your Lord, to me, to the Spirit that knows and illuminates your thoughts with the intention of enlightening you in your deeds. We are not two, three, or more. Me, you and God, but one in energy that shines in your spiritual consciousness. That's mine and in me dwells forever. Why don't you believe it? It's your conscience that walks. She is mine and yours and understands the whole universe. It's up to you to surrender to this reality and walk without fear through this city. You are my reflection here on earth. And the faster you understand the evolutionary system in action, the more ready you will be to reach your Lord, be the owner of your life and reason. Free from the interference of the material world, we are all just an energy that shines and is ethereal. Consciousness needs you to expand. It's not me. It's not you who commands this march of light in the shadows of creation, and it is totally necessary. To your evolution, learn about this in your daily life. You are the light that inhabits my being, and without you I can't live. We are interconnected and created to grow and multiply the love that God has entrusted to us. And He lives in me and lives in you, and He has been performing with great ardor the plan to be light in this world of pain. It is the love that shines in your infinite consciousness that has led you to many lives in the manifestation. Lives draw their destiny with the thread of consciousness that shines more and more every time you recognize love in action in your heart. When you finalize your projects and you understand them as a friend. Of your pleasures and satisfaction. When you are happy, cheerful, and joyful, conscientiousness expands in a burst of light which has no precedent. The world, however, is made up of illusion, for man to understand more easily its role, and can reach another level. In the school of life that God can give us, men, you and I, form a concert of light, but harmony is where there is love, where it can touch and shine. We are made of love, and only love will take you to the door of paradise, to the meeting with me, with your being that lives in the sea of divine consciousness, and I'll guide you, waiting to meet you again, with a lot of love to be given. That's your story and that of all God's sons. However, attention is needed to find love inside your heart that's my instrument. Life is full of challenges, losses, deaths, and misalignments. All of this was done for you to make an effort and create on your conscience the experiments that will empower you in the near future to be one with me. Don't get upset and tired in this path of your old consciousness. Remember how many accumulate joys. They are endless and push you upwards, forward always. Nothing escapes the law of life, and she's in you, tagged like an arrow that will arrive at its destination. At the precise point where you'll meet me again, your eternal friend. God knows and watches all of its accomplishments with joy. He is never absent, and it has in us its lenient, be light, be peace, be love, that everything will work out. Your light will expand in a straight spectrum that will point to your essence, and so you will return aligned to the nest of your departure where you are very beloved. Believe it with love. I am what I am. Nothing that comes to you is by chance. You're on the way, walking the path of your personal life within your spirit that comes from your impersonal being. You need to understand that I am. I create my own reality. I live in the eternal and realize in the present time the satisfaction of my desires. I am at all times connected with you and with the reality that is unique and undividable. There is a cosmic plan of mutual interaction between beings and forms of life created with the same purpose: to spread light, knowledge, in the divine manifestation in all spheres, plans, and parallel realities. You and I are all intrinsically connected. What you think, act, and do connects immediately with me and with your brother in the light here in the shadow. If you are open to universal love, you will experience the soul reality and feel real life immersed in form. Then, letting the real life flow inside you, you will realize that the other does not exist. He is you in another outfit. It's so good to feel the magic of real life that the feeling is of pure happiness. Gradually, you will notice the flow of events integrated into your being. Nothing comes to you by chance. Just let your intuition act, opening yourself to universal love. Through it, you will reach the door of the earthly paradise and will reach the center of your being, which feels, acts, and performs through you. Your conscience knows everything, inhabits the universal cosmos within the reality of the Spirit. Your spirit, who is God acting, can then become God in mind as long as you act in timing with Him. Pay attention and be resolute in your purpose in the world. Light. Light for you on your walk. K. The unity. What humanity needs to understand is that the universe is formed by a single energy that unites and groups it. But at the same time, it creates intelligent material forms for the experiences necessary to achieve a plan, a divine project. God, to this extent, is the producer of the energy that circulates and surrounds the entire universe. We are made up of this energy that manifests itself by creating forms. The primordial energy is first divided into beams of light. Each beam produces, by its action, specific vibratory frequencies and therefore separate from the beams that are not like it. Primordial energy encompasses all beams of light and vibrations with their frequencies. While it is divided, there will be differentiation. All beams of light are one in essence because they are formed of pure divine energy coming from the same source. In turn, each beam of light needs to manifest itself in order to fulfill its role in the divine work. So each beam of light within its frequency will create forms of life. According to each frequency, the forms of life will be created more or less dense, but all are divine. Each form of life thus is intrinsically linked to its frequency, vibrational range, and to its beam of light, which in turn is part of the one energy coming from the divine source, which is originated from the divine mind that wanted to expand itself. Each beam of light coming from the primordial energy split into other beams of equal frequency, which started the process of differentiation. Thus, individual consciousness, individuality, was born. Each beam of light, by differentiating itself, began the process of expanding its consciousness. Consciousness can only be achieved in manifestation, producing a cosmic record of its action. The individual consciousness will never be separated from its beam of light and primordial energy. All act together rhythmically, generating records and memories that supply the source of wisdom. The more each consciousness, individuality experiences, the more information, the more light is generated. Even the memories that generated pain or suffering are stored, because through them useful knowledge was obtained for the other individualities. When an individual consciousness fulfills its role within its beam of light and frequency, the knowledge arising from its experiences is stored by the source, and it is offered the opportunity to begin the process of expansion of consciousness again in order to experience and obtain insight in manifestation within another beam of cosmic light. This process continues until the experiences of individual consciousness in manifestation are complete. Once the process is completed, the beams of light of the same individual consciousness unite into one, becoming a source of cosmic light capable of differentiation for the realization of the divine plan of evolution, a process from which new individual consciousnesses can be created, which will also begin their process of manifestation in form. This evolutionary process has no end, and there is a cosmic link in everything, in all energy that generates life. Okay.